You know what time it is, Chelsea Master League, Frank Lampard's at the helm, and we've returned for episode number 2 of the series. If you didn't catch episode 1 to get the scoop, to get the lowdown, make sure you check it out as we're continuing our transfer business. We've got a whole lot to look forward to in today's episode, and this is our current schedule. In 2 days time, we're in another game. It's our second Premier League match of the season, away against Crystal Palace, and we have deadline day. We get our last few chances to make signings in the window, and then the transfer market is closed. Moving on in, we have an international break, then our first Champions League fixture up against Club Brugge, Newcastle United at home, Chelsea away, and then West Ham at home, another London derby, Juventus in the Champions League, and I want to finish off against Manchester United away at Old Trafford. It is going to be a blockbuster. With our current standing of 2.2 million followers, our online presence is forever expanding, and hopefully it continues to grow this season. A few training updates actually. I've switched around a few things. I've given Thiago Silva the anchorman role. We've got Kai Havertz on that creative playmaker training. I've given Ziyech the cross specialist. I've heard a lot about crossing in pairs. I need to implement it into my gameplay somehow, and I think that Ziyech whipped his delivery into the middle. His left foot is going to be an absolute peach. Hudson-Odoi's picked up the roaming flank, and Tammy Abraham is going to be training as a target man. It wouldn't be a transfer deadline day if we didn't get stuck into some transfers. I'm looking to bring in a couple of more upgrades in order to strengthen our squad headed into the new season, competing on multiple fronts. Two players who have been linked with Chelsea in real life, John Stones and Declan Rice, are at the top of my wish list. Two English players, homegrown domestic talent that should easily slot into our side. If not, we'll be on the bench. Despite his move to Roma in real life, Madash Kumbula, he's definitely a player I'm expressing some interest in. At left back spot, I don't think we need one. I just put them there in case. Tagliafico and Alphonso Davies. Philippe Coutinho was rumoured with a move back to the Premier League this summer. It could be a major coup despite our already stacked centre attack and midfield position in the squad, and Dominic Szoboszlai and Erling Braut Haaland also make it onto the list. Not that we're going to sign all these players. I want to take our top 2 priorities. A backup centre back I feel like we need, so John Stones, let's go into negotiate from Manchester City. I've pushed everything up to the max, and apparently the sports director says he's not impressed with our current offer, so I doubt this one will go through. We'll just submit it and see what happens. We've literally offered everything at max capacity. I don't know why he's not happy, and we have updated our salary budget. It now represents its weekly amounts. The Declan Rice negotiations shouldn't be as stressful though. We're offering £49 million with a weekly salary of 80k a week. We want him on a 3-year contract with a bit of an appearance bonus. We'll bump all these up just to see. Apparently he's not convinced about the club anyway, so I don't know if these transfers are actually going to go through, considering the sport director's telling me otherwise. We'll submit it and see what they have to say. Now, instead of selling Baba on the transfer market, I was actually willing to include him in a little bit of a swap deal. My first one on PES 2020 Master League so far in this Madash Kumbula deal. We're offering Verona £22 million. We're upping his salary to 36k a week. Yet again, we are bumping all these variables up to the max to see. On a 3-year contract, we'll submit that for the Albanian centre-back. Hopefully Verona allows us to get him. Yeah, with Coutinho, man, his wages are just through the roof. I don't know if we're going to afford him, but now it might just be a little bit too unrealistic. I want to see if we can get away with paying Dominic Szoboszlai's release clause of £30 million. We'll just offer him a normal contract. I'm keen to get him on board. He seems like an absolute baller in real life. The Hungarian has been tearing it up recently. For an experimental purpose, let's see if we can bring him over to Stamford Bridge. Here is the latest transfer news from around the world. Mauro Icardi has joined Spurs for £63 million. A brilliant pickup for the North Londoners. Pjanic from Barcelona, he's already moving to another fellow La Liga club, Atletico Madrid, for £42 million. Tomiyasu from Bologna to Schalke. Edin Dzeko has made the switch over to Inter Milan. And Noah Masengo has transferred to, I can't even recognize that team, but a young French talent has moved away from England. Daniele Rugani has made the move to Napoli, and it's Skorupski headed over to Porto. Ronnie Lopez has made the move to Getafe, and AC Milan pick up Martin Braithwaite. How is this guy finessing a career? We don't have any more updates about those transfers, so it looks like it's going to go down to the wire on deadline day. We're going to play this one up against Crystal Palace. Here is our game plan going into today's fixture. We have got a 93 rated team spirit. I don't know what changed from last episode to now. I might have changed things around. I don't know what I've done to get this good of a team spirit, but the chemistry is looking on point. We've switched Ziyech and Havertz now that I've put that cross specialist on Ziyech. I want him whipping balls into the box. Havertz will be that creative playmaker. Let's take on Crystal Palace, a cheeky London rivalry. Here we have it. It's a bright sunny day here at Selhurst Park. We got to be wary of Roy Hodgson's men as the away fans have travelled in their numbers. Rudiger's ready. We're coming up against a former player, Marcos Alonso. We did end up selling Marcos Alonso. He will be up against his former teammates, Ben Seque, to kick us off. If you are wondering, we're playing on 2x times game speed, so if the gameplay looks a little sped up, you know why. Let me know if I should change that or keep it the same in the comments below. If you do go on to enjoy the video, make sure to drop it a like, hit subscribe, turn on those notifications, as we are on the road, on the push to 100,000 subscribers before 2021, and let's get these 3 points. Undoubtedly, we should be winning this if we are wanting to show our main aspirations of winning the Premier League. Set piece situation, Hakim Ziyech, what can he conjure up? The delivery inside looks good, and the ball goes out to Azpilicueta, who tests Henderson in net. Hakim Ziyech, can he get a decent delivery in from here? We'll find out as Timo Werner winds one up. Pulisic in an abundance of space. Havertz finds him through. The touch is taken at wayward, and it somehow gave him an advantage, and he still can't convert. Set piece opportunity, a great time to take the lead. Timo Werner, header above net. Find it out wide to Pulisic. Now back inside, Ziyech wants to spread it again. We've got Crystal Palace on strings at the moment. Back inside to Kai Havertz, who slots that away with ease. We go 1-0 up on the road to Crystal Palace here. He's trying to hear the crowd because they are making no noise. We've turned this place into a library, and Selhurst Park's gone quiet. Havertz, first time finish. That's what we need. Some ruthlessness in front of goal. Azpilicueta of all people with the assist, the cutback, and the first time finesse shot into the bottom left-hand corner. The number 29 now with his third goal in Chelsea colours. Lovely, nice turn from Pulisic. I like that animation. Chilwell fires it home, and on the weak foot, Timo Werner can't convert. Need to grab this second to put this game to bed. The faster we do, the better. And another delivery inside. Werner off target. Oh no. Are you with the strike, and Oblak denies him. Gets down low. Zaha still has possession for them, but Azpilicueta, who's been our man of the match to be fair so far. Wide to Azpilicueta, our right-hand side equally as strong as our left, and the Moroccan magician wants the ball back. He will get a fine delivery inside, and Havertz, not the man we want on the headers. Werner again. Havertz, surely now, how's that not being converted? With about 13 minutes left, we've made our triple sub. Abraham, Hudson-Odoi, and Ziyech again, who might fire up a finesse shot. He winds it up, and it gets deflected off a Crystal Palace body. Our defense still needs to be present here. Rudiger fighting back, and again, Thiago Silva's gotten the better of him. It is Ayew, another equaliser. Oh, goodness gracious me. Jordan Ayew has silenced us and has gotten an instant response for Crystal Palace. Marcos Alonso celebrating against his former side. It's ugly scenes here at the moment, and the home side bring it back. Jan Oblak, who hasn't had much to do today, needed to save that to keep us in the game at 1-0, but we haven't converted our second. First goal we've conceded of the Premier League season, and it's not good with 8 minutes to go. Hudson-Odoi bursting forward. Look at all this pace. Oh my goodness, he's gotten around the Crystal Palace defense. The cross inside. Tammy Abraham on the weak foot. How? You should be finishing your dinner, man. Lampard's furious on the sidelines. He should be finishing his dinner in those kind of areas. And our number 9 fails to live up to expectations. Here we go. Kouate pushing forward. Jordan Ayew in abundance of space. Wow. Wow, it's a double for Jordan Ayew. All of a sudden, in these last few minutes, the CPU have turned it up a notch, and PES 2021 is really displaying how much of a learning curve it's going to be for a FIFA extraordinaire. A FIFA player like me, he converts those chances. Why doesn't our number 9 convert those chances? It was a clean strike and a peach of a finish to take the Eagles into the lead with 3 minutes to go. Oh, surely he's onside. Hudson-Odoi inside. How has he saved that from point-blank range? Are you kidding me? Well, that's our first loss of the season. First game we've played in the Premier League, and it's a wake-up call. Roy Hodgson's got the better of us, and we have been completely bamboozled here at Selhurst Park. That is how the table's looking now. 2 games played. Liverpool on top. We are sitting in 7th now with 3. Negotiation day. We're going to check up on our transfer dealings. Are there any updates? We're going to take a look. All our negotiations have failed. Great. Brilliant news. Just what I wanted to hear after a 2-1 loss. It looks like Szoboszlai is keen to join, so we'll accept terms fully Hungarian. We're going to pay £30 million plus a 36k salary just for a bit of fun. Szoboszlai is on the books. He's joining the roster, and we'll try and work on all these 3 on deadline day. Here we have it, the 31st of August 2020. Completely goes against the real schedule in real life, but PES 2021 works in its own mysterious ways. The last day of the transfer window, chapter 1, and we're on the training grounds here. We've received offers from Queen's Park Rangers. They want Broja, who's an Albanian striker who's kind of on the come up, so I do want to keep him. If it's a loan, I'll accept that. But Frank Lampard and the sporting director with a few discussions on the training pitch. There's your visual confirmation of the Hungarian baller arriving at Stamford Bridge. Another cutscene. We are stressing. It is panic stations at the moment. Code Red keep on talking about this Broja offer. They want him for 600k. I don't really want to sell him. If it was a loan, I'd let him go to the championship, but I Don't want to sell an upcoming promising talent like that. Frank Lampard, he's going to say, let me think about it, but I already know the answer. We can only afford one. In terms of our salary budget, Declan Rice, we have to pay out £61.9 million for him, and Manchester City's John Stones, it's a similar fee. I'm leaning a bit more towards Declan Rice. It's a bit more realistic in real life. He'll join up with his best mate over here, Mason Mount. We're going to accept those terms, and hopefully, it's going to take 2 hours to process on deadline day. I think we can afford that. Yes, we can. Declan Rice, a brand new Chelsea player on deadline day, joining for over £60 million, man. This market is way too damn inflated. The last day of the transfer window, and we've announced the deal. It's official. And Stamford Bridge gained yet another midfielder. Okay, few offers in here. Southampton offering £12 million for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Now that we've brought in Declan Rice, who is just a bit more of an upgrade, I'm willing to let him go. He came up through the Chelsea Youth Academy. Now he will apply his services at Southampton. We've got 4 hours left. The clock is ticking, man. This is just stressful looking back at this. Havertz taken some offers from Barcelona. No way. End negotiations there. That is not happening. Leicester City offer £44 million for Jorginho, but yeah, that is definitely not going to happen. We've resubmitted an offer for Kumbulla, but do we have enough time to complete the deal? Deadline day, I'm sure it's way more stressful in real life. I'm feeling stressed playing it in PES. What has Hellas Verona had to say? No, again, failed, unsuccessful transfer. I'm willing to have one last throw at the dice. We're going for the Turkish centre-back, Demiral from Juventus. Let's see if we can afford his wages. 41k a week, that should be. We're going to pay out his release clause, £25 million. Hopefully that one goes through. We can only afford 41k a week for him. Let's submit that, but as time run out, no, we have 1 hour left. It needs to be a hit. We can't miss with this one. What has Juventus responded with? Okay, I think it's gone through. Yeah, accept the terms. We can afford him. And Demiral, a last second purchase. We've done it with 3 seconds left to spare. That's all deadline day had to offer. And we've made 3 signings under the pressure. There we have it. Now bring on the regular season. Champions League is up next. Club Brugge, let's take him on. Here we have it. Frank Lampard in the press conference room again ahead of our first European fixture. Thiago Silva. It is widely believed you'll easily make it past the group stage. How are you feeling about your prospects? I think we're going to fly by it, to be fair. We can win the group 100%. If that's not the target, I don't know what is. And the Brazilian is nodding his head. He's agreeing. And Frank Lampard knows there's no easy groups. We need to take it slow. Last few deals on deadline day, we made one of the most expensive deals of the window, 61 mil for Declan Rice. But Richarlison topped it at £81 million. He's switching allegiances to Manchester City. Arsenal pick up Onana for £58 million. Fabian Ruiz, yes, we saw that before. Atal making the move over to Leicester City for £27 million. We have our first monthly training report in our inbox. We've got a bunch of overalls improving, the likes of a few youth academy talents. Hudson-Odoi, Kai Havertz now up to an 85. Pulisic now bumped up to an 83 rating. And Malang Sarr even, who we haven't even played. Say hello to the new boys in Szoboszlai, Declan Rice, and Demiral. Those are a brand new additions to the squad, which are going to help us out so much in the long haul. We've gone for a heavily rotated lineup. Our first game in the Champions League, we've started Tammy Abraham, Hudson-Odoi, Mason Mount, the new boy Declan Rice. We're going to quick sim this match at home. Surely it's got a win written all over it, even with a rotated lineup. No, only a 1-1 draw. Okay, we've dropped points against the Belgian outfit. Not the ideal start, even though Juventus lost to PAOK. This group is crazy, man. The Champions League, even though it's unlicensed, is bringing some drama. I'm here for it as our next Premier League game up against Newcastle United. I want to head into this one on coach mode. It's our strongest starting 11 returning today, hoping to pick up all 3 points at Stamford Bridge to get our season back on track. It's a dark and gloomy London that's awaiting us. Newcastle travelled down to the south and the Blues are ready to take them on. Now Christian Pulisic again finds Timo Werner the focal point of our attack. It is Kai Havertz who needs to take a shot. It's the deflections that have been lucky for us. And again, the German marks his 4th goal into the Premier League. It's taken us just over an hour to get the benefit of a goal. And we've broken the deadlock. Kai Havertz with a golf celebration. Get him down the PGA Tour with Gareth Bale. We've taken the lead here and the Blues are looking fiery. I mean, it was a shaky opening first half. The German connection prevails though. A bit fortuitous with those little deflections in there, but we don't care how we score them. It's a deadly left foot strike. On coach mode, I feel a bit more comfortable. I don't know why. I just feel confident despite the lack of visual representation. 1 minute of added time. Can Ziyech whip something in here? We need A nice little set piece delivery, and there we have it. The second has arrived. Mason Mount, super sub off the bench, and the number 19 gets his first goal of the campaign. He's not usually known for scoring headers, but he's taken the advantage from the corner, the set piece, and the cross specialist himself, ZX, provided the assist. Deadly left foot whippage to cap off a professional performance. The Moroccan magician was all behind that, well placed into the bottom right hand corner, and we pick up all 3 points. Just what we wanted, professional performance, and we really redeemed ourselves in that second half. Newcastle go back up north empty-handed. Another email about development has been forwarded our way. I'm sure it's caught your attention that Callum Hudson-Odoi has shown some great promise as of late. It's to my belief that playing him in matches is our best chance of developing his game further. Another example of how dynamic potential is so crucial in Master League. It's a fiery encounter. League Opener Chapter 3. We're still on Chapter 3. It's been a bad start apparently, even though we're sitting in third, but we should be aiming higher, and this is going to be one that decides the title early on. 4 games into the season, and this could well and truly be a title decider and a preview of things to come. Anfield, we're ready for you. Frank Lampard has got a game plan, and we're here to execute on an away day. That is your Liverpool starting 11. It's pretty much full strength. The team huddle, Thiago Silva, the leadership he is showing has impressed me so much. Roberto Firmino kicks us off. It's a UEFA Super Cup final replay. They've really put pedal to the metal here in the opening first few minutes. Oblak. Again, Kai Havertz back on defense. Wijnaldum pulling out all the tricks today. And that was a bit too easy. 10 minutes in, and Liverpool fired into the lead thanks to Roberto Firmino. Don't tell me we're going to get dabbed on, please. I don't want to, thankfully. Okay, we don't get to experience that cringe firsthand. Our defense standing still. Thiago Silva caught out of position, and we have got a mountain to climb. Our master of breaking up the play. Again, we try get this combination with these three. The Moroccan magician finds that back heel, and he's going to fire home. Yes, he does. Hakim Ziyech gets his first goal, and the number 22, he creates them. He scores them. What can't this man do? Celebrating right in front of the Kop. It is 1-1 with an instant response. That is the kind of character I want to see on display, lads. Let's go. Hakim Ziyech finally making his mark, and it's a combination play within these three. I mean, it was a bit unorthodox. That back heel was saucy, and Timo Werner this time providing the assist. Sadio Mane, this game has got goals written all over it. World-class abilities are truly put on display. It's Havertz into the middle. Pulisic sees that little opener. Ziyech again fires over. He got a little bit too excited. Ziyech turns Van Dijk inside out. It's a nutmeg. Liverpool just can't deal with this pressure. Constant passing, tiki-taka style. Timo Werner needs to put that away. Pulisic with the little nod, and Havertz fires it through. It is the Moroccan magician again. Penalty ref. Van Dijk's taking him down, and it will be a spot kick. A chance for us to take the lead after being 1 goal down. Fabinho and Van Dijk pleading his innocence. No red card, no yellow card. Just a normal foul, tripped up in the box. We'll take a second look at it, because Van Dijk stepped out. The fake shot caught him. All right, I think I know what I'm doing. I think I know. Let's see. Jorginho. Oh, shit. I put too much power behind that, I put too much power. No, it wasn't. It was perfect. I was expecting the hop, skip, and a jump from the Italian stallion, but he's fired us into the lead. He's going to high-five Pulisic on the way, and the lovely, lovely celebrations commence. Frank Lampard, he doesn't want to get too excited too quick, but that is a flash moment of brilliance from our Moroccan, who is the MVP so far. A 2-1 lead at Anfield. This doesn't slip. Henderson now. Oh, it's a bad touch. That lead didn't last long, did it? Roberto Firmino. Okay, bad deflection, and we have experienced some Pez absolute cheese there, and Firmino's doing his kicks. Again, it is level peggings, a 4-goal thriller. I know we had some luck sprawling our way, but can we finally get the luck on our side? And Timo Werner, who needed to tap that away. Come on, no, Kante, why are you walking away? No, Kante again can't win the battle, but it's Oblak again to save our bacon. Push forward to Hudson-Odoi, fresh off the bench. They should have all the energy in the world. Spaniard putting in this run, and the cross inside needs to be good. Tammy Abraham on the header. That was our last chance. I think it's going to be full time here. The spoils are going to be shared. We pick up a point from Anfield. It should have been an away day win to remember, but Roberto Firmino's double cancels out Jorginho's penalty. Disappointment is an understatement. I really wanted to get the better of them. Unfortunately, the Liverpudlians took out the draw as they are sitting on top with Tottenham. Most likely, we're going to quick sim this match against West Ham at home. We are bringing on Callum Hudson-Odoi. Mason Mount is getting some game time. And in the back line, there are some changes with Reece James, Emerson given some game time on the flanks. We're not short of London rivalries in this episode. Up against against the Hammers of West Ham, and we get that 4-2 victory. A 6-goal thriller. Yet again, another 3 points gained at Stamford Bridge, which pushes us up to 3rd. The media really hyping up Callum Hudson-Odoi at the moment. New prospect on the rise. He has carved out a pivotal place in the squad with his rapid rise and ability. Got to admit, he is killing it at the moment. Offering for Baba, it's Ghent, £1.2 million from the Belgian outfit. I'm willing to sell him just to get the Ghanaian off the wage bill, and surely that will go through in January. You know why we had to rest a few players against West Ham? Because a couple of days later, we got our second Champions League fixture up against Juventus, who are currently sitting at the bottom of the table. We have still made some changes to this starting 11 with Hudson-Odoi included. The first match without Thiago Silva, which has plummeted our team spirit down to 71. Juve away, it's a Champions League night. We've landed in Turin, and it's the Allianz Stadium greeting us today. The Bianconeri are taking us on, and it's a classic encounter. They've lost their first opening game against the Greek side. Perfect time to capitalize, but with a home stadium full of Juventus supporters, it's going to be a tough one. Jorginho, the captain for tonight, he is leading the lads out in his home country. Juve, obviously, exclusive partners for PES in 2021. The Chelsea away supporters already causing carnage in the away ends. Paulo Dybala to kick us off. Trust me, there's going to be fireworks. Ooh, Hudson-Odoi's won it back. Hudson-Odoi can put through Hakim Ziyech here, who'll put it on to Abraham, and it's a lovely little save, but Hudson-Odoi for the follow-up, and he's been praised into the media. He's been receiving a lot of hype lately, and the Englishman follows through with his first goal of the season in the Champions League 2. Frank Lampard approves on the sidelines. I mean, it was a bit fortuitous in there with the ball won back by Hudson-Odoi. The save from Szczesny landed gracefully into the path of our number 20, and he slotted it away with a classy finesse shot. We make our presence known here in Turin. Finds that killer ball through. Havertz over the top with that dinked over the top through ball. Across inside. Tammy Abraham can double our lead. What is going on? Juventus defense have capitulated, and our number 9, who we've given a chance, Timo Werner's on the bench tonight, and our 2 English heroes, domestic talent, has pulled through here in Europe, and that is just a touch of class. World-class abilities from our German playmaker, and I'm telling you, man, crossing in PES is vital to gameplay. Thankfully, we've used it there to our full advantage. Hudson-Odoi, the Abraham link up, and I can't speak highly enough of the pairing right now. 2-0 in quick succession too. Playing well so far, giving ball away cheaply there, and Cristiano Ronaldo nearly got one back. Really on show here tonight. Now Callum Hudson-Odoi is after a double. Szczesny had to tip that one over, and Tammy Abraham had a second bite of the cherry, but it wasn't to be. And Jorginho can't stop him in his tracks. It's Paulo Dybala, but straight into the grateful hands of our number 1. Ball inside from Bentancur. Paulo Dybala lining up a shot. We're trying to shut him down. Gonzalo Higuain off the bench. The deflection takes it wide. Higuain hunted down. And again, we've got men forward. The ball over the top. It's Callum Hudson-Odoi off the woodwork and denies him of a double. Pulisic is on, and he has got energy to burn. It's a ball inside. It will be chipped up to Tammy Abraham for the 3rd, and he won't get it. Blaise Matuidi, are Juve going to peg one back in added time? It won't mean much as Cristiano Ronaldo, he's been pocketed by our whole entire defense. It's the English double which sealed the deal in the first half. Nothing much really happened in the second. Juve just simply didn't show up tonight. Coming away from Italy with all 3 points in the bag. I can't be happier. This is how the group looks. We're on top actually with 4 points. Juve at the bottom, and they're in some real strife. It's another training ground cutscene. Derby Day Chapter 1. I don't think they're talking about Manchester United. The match against Arsenal on the 28th of October isn't just any old match between 2 football powerhouses. It's a derby. Us winning derbies is the reason why the club supporters keep coming back. We know the importance of this one. It's going to be a massive grudge match. Frank gets the message. He knows. He's played in a lot of those games before. More overall rating increases here with Callum Hudson-Odoi, Declan Rice, all getting those +1s, as well as a couple of downgrades with Mateo Kovacic now at an 82 and Azpilicueta with a -2. Maybe when he started looking for a brand new wing back in January, I'm getting worried. For the last game of the episode, we're up against United away from home. Old Trafford greets us as Jan Oblak is focused ahead of the upcoming derby. I'm glad we're on the same page. Despite me being impressed with a lot of the debutants we gave action to against Juve, I've only kept Callum Hudson-Odoi into the starting 11. Meanwhile, Werner returns, Kante makes an appearance, and Thiago Silva, the captain, lifting our team spirit up to a 93. Traveling up north, we've come up against 2 fully licensed clubs in PES in a row. I mean, that's got to be a rarity, and again, it's one of the classic fixtures of English football. Howdy day here in Manchester. Hopefully we can get the better of the Reds and continue our title push. This Rashford is going to be a nightmare all game, and Azpilicueta already been spun. And again, Christensen takes down Ighalo. How's that a pen, ref? You're kidding me. Oh, that is going to be the softest pen I have ever seen. Christensen, how, ref? Explain, VAR, come in. He's taken the man, but seriously, that is soft. That is real soft. The man himself, he's going to convert. The Portuguese Magnifico, number 18 for United, gets one home. And we've scored a penalty this episode. We've conceded one. And United take the lead. It's first blood to the Reds. Rashford's hold off Havertz well here. And then number 10, he might pop one from distance. You know he does! Oh my God, Marcus Rashford has no chill. The absolute savage for Manchester United. It's his first goal of the season. And my oh my, that is one venomous strike. That is the consequence for not closing this guy down. Kante did a lazy job, and Oblak's got no chance. 2-0 to United in quick succession. Glazers past Pogba, now Hudson-Odoi. David De Gea catches that one out of thin air. Ziyech in a promising position. Ziyech one-on-one. Why didn't he take it with his left foot? De Gea palmed it away. Bruno, ball inside. It's going to end up at Wan-Bissaka, thankfully. It's Oblak who parries it away. He'll be able to get it through the side tackle. How's he done that then? And now Timo Werner over the top through ball by Hakim Ziyech. Surely now it's the goal back. We've taken one back. Get the ball, son. We need to go to the kickoff. We are not done yet. We're still alive. And thanks to an instinctive piece of attacking play, the Blues are back in it. We've pegged one back. Well, it wasn't to be, and the decisive factor at the end of the day was that soft penalty on Christensen. How was that a penalty? We will never know, and we've been truly robbed here of what could have been a valuable point. Massive dent in our title charge with 6 points to make up against title challengers Tottenham and champions Liverpool. Squad rotation chapter 1. We're going to finish it off with a bit of a showing from Frank Lampard on the main stage. All the lads are entering the training pitch, and we've got a tough schedule on the horizon. I do agree with him. Multiple competitions. We need a lot of rotation going on. We're going to see multiple starting 11s enter the pitch. It's a fitness question that apparently plagues Chelsea. We're going to find out how we deal with it in the very next episode. We're going to wrap it up there. Hopefully you did enjoy. Make sure to smack the like button, hit subscribe, turn on the notifications. You know what to do. That's been Frank Lampard. That's been Chelsea. I've been BCH Dan. I'll catch you all in the very next video.